Hello there, grade 4. You have no idea how much I miss you. I really miss you so much. If you look at me, you'll see that I did my own haircut. I hope you like it. It was very dangerous, so don't try this at home, okay? Maybe your mom or dad can help you cut your hair if you want to cut it a little bit. Can work. Um, yeah, you could do that at home. It's fun. But you have to use the help of somebody who can do that safely. So, today we are going to read about new inventions. And the word invention means a device that we use to make our life easier or better. This is what an invention is. Think of the car, the computer, the mobile phone, smartphones. This is what you think about when you want to do something like that. So we are going to read about an encyclopedia of inventions, which means many inventions. And our lesson for today has three goals. First, we are going to read the text on page 75 and 76. And we are going to answer the questions on page 77. And then we are going to find vocabulary and look up their meaning. We need 10 words. You have to do them on your own to find some 10 difficult words and give them meanings. So let's begin. We will start with reading. Everybody keep your eyes on the lines and your fingers on the words that I'm reading. Encyclopedia of Inventions. Ballpoint pen. Before the Hungarian inventor Laszlo Biro invented the ballpoint pen in 1938, people used fountain pens, which needed to be filled with liquid ink. This took time, and the ink often made a mess. Biro's pen was quick, convenient, and easy to use. Each ballpoint pen had ink stored inside it, and the ink trickled slowly down over the ball at the tip of the pen. The ball rolled the ink onto the paper and made it easy to write smoothly and clearly. Pierre's invention is still very successful. Bicycle. The very first bicycle was invented in about 1790 in France. It was made of wood and it had no pedals. The first pedal bicycle was invented in 1861 by the Michaud family, also in France. Since then, bicycles have changed a lot. Modern bicycles are much lighter and easier to ride than the early bicycles were. Cardigan. A cardigan is a type of sweater that has buttons down the front. It is named after the 7th Earl of Cardigan in England, who wore a jacket like this in the 1850s. Fridge. The first working fridge was built by Jacob Brickens in 1834. Before that, it was very difficult to keep food cold. People used ice, but it melted easily. Birkin's invention made a big difference, but people still had to wait nearly 80 years for the first fridge that could be used at home, which was created in 1913. Sandwich. Sandwiches are often said to have been invented by an Englishman called John Montagu. He was the Earl of Sandwich in the 18th century. He loved playing cards so much that he didn't want to stop for for a proper meal. He asked his servants to bring him meat between two slices of bread, so he didn't have to pause his game to eat. Wellington boots. Nowadays, the name Wellington boots or wheelies means waterproof boots made of plastic or rubber. But originally, Wellington boots were made of leather. They were made popular by a famous soldier, the Duke of Wellington, in about 1815. The windscreen wiper. The very first cars did not have windscreen wipers, which meant it was quite dangerous to drive them in the rain. You wouldn't be able to see where you were going. Lots of people seem to have had the idea for windscreen wipers at about the same time. Among the people credited with inventing windscreen wipers in the early 1900s are Mary Anderson in the USA and Gladstone Adams in England. So, guys, as you can see, this is the text that I read. What you need to do is to answer the questions on page 77. So your homework, your first homework would be to read and record yourself. This is very important. Record yourself reading and send it to me via email. Many of you have done that in the past, so you know how to do it. It's very important that you do this. I would love to hear your voice. Some of you actually, or most of you actually, read very, very well, and it makes me very, very happy. So please try and send me your reading through a recording. Record yourself reading. Let's say either page 75 or 76, one of these two pages, okay? And then you answer the questions. This is also homework. So in your notebook, please, homework, write it down. Very easy questions, don't worry about them. And find 10 words that you didn't know their meaning, and what you do after that is that you write the meaning of these words in English and show them to me with the questions on page 77. This is also your homework. Thank you very much, grade 4. We will meet very soon, hopefully. Take care and goodbye. Bye-bye.